Welcome, everyone. The Angriest Man in Orlando here with the Angry Sessions. As you can see, I'm a little comfortable sitting back in my chair. So, I want to talk about something that's been going on Twitter over the last couple hours, just in case anybody else is on there watching this. But I think it's something that needs to be brought to the attention of everyone. So, what do we got going on? We got Kyle Ritttenhouse. If you remember him, he was the kid who had a gun and shot an individual who was trying to pull a gun on him. I believe it was near Wisconsin, between Wisconsin and Illinois. So that kid, yes, the MAGA Trump supporters supported him. Donald Trump supported him, helped him through the case. He was acquitted. And he's been doing speeches and promoting himself, we'll say. So he came out today and stated that he didn't want to vote for Donald Trump. He was going to write in Rand Paul, and there was a disagreement on applying the Second Amendment for gun rights. That was all he said. He was expressing his opinion on it, said he was going to write somebody else in, and wanted to share with other people to see if they wanted to do the same. Seems fair. Life, liberty, and happiness, the American values. We respect other people's decisions. Not so fast. Quite a few MAGA Trump people on X, formerly Twitter, decided to come out and state, well, screw Kyle Ritttenhouse and anyone else who didn't want to vote for Trump. Their main points were, it's a two-party system at this point. A vote for Trump is a win, and a vote for anyone else is a vote for Kamala Harris. And this was promoted through many people's videos. This was promoted through social posts. And quite a few of us, I guess liberty people, expressed some concern with this kind of rhetoric. Mainly because it sounded very familiar. And if you think about it, it sounds very liberal Democrat type. You have a Fox News report right now that I'll get in just a second that basically states that several black supporters of Kamala Harris do not want the white women for Harris to be part of it. Shocking, I know. But honestly, it's not surprising. I was being sarcastic. This is their playbook. If you're not part of the team, you're not on the team. That's the way they roll. So, for the Republican side to now look like they're doing the same, stating, if you're not 100% in for Trump, then you're not with us. Get out. We don't want you. I think it's troubling, to say the least. If there is a problem with Kyle Ritthenhouse, I say this. I invite Kyle Ritthenhouse and I invite Donald Trump to come to my table if they want, and let's hash it out. What's the problem? What's the differences? What's going on? That's how it should be done. Let's come together. Let's talk about it. Perhaps there was a miscommunication somewhere. Perhaps things can get ironed out and everyone can be on the same page. If not, okay, it's Kyle Ritthenhouse. Though he has some support, I think people who do support him have a open mind to listen to his opinion and weigh it against the opinion of their own. Will they vote for Trump still? Some might, some may not. But I don't think it's going to destroy the election. I don't think this is an automatic win for Kamala Harris because everyone voted for somebody else. Have you heard this woman lately? Can you identify one sentence that she has said that is coherent? She is the czar, I guess, is what they call her, of the border czar. Somewhere around 2 years or so now, I believe. Name one thing that she has done for the border that has fixed anything or even changed anything. The only thing I could think of it was the so-called executive order from Joe Biden, supposedly closing the border. Other than that, there really hasn't been anything done. So if you really believe that this is so destructive that Harris is going to win, my gosh, go read the room. I've been talking with local people, some who are not political at all, and they're telling me they are going to vote Trump. They don't like Trump. They can't stand him when he talks. But due to one policy or one issue or one certain circumstance that the government is doing right now, they want that changed. And they know keeping Harris will not change that. So they're going to vote Trump. I think if you have a contender, a presidential candidate who has good policies, who can show the people how he's going to make their lives better and show that we're going to get a sane government back, then it doesn't matter. Explain what you're going to do. Explain it. Show people how you're going to change stuff. That's what'll win the election. I'm pretty sure enough people have been living and paying attention to see 4 years of Biden / Harris versus 4 years of Trump. So stop putting this liberal image to you guys by simply saying, if you don't support us, you're out. If you don't support us, please come to the table. I've said this quite a bit, that you should have a conversation, have a debate, listen to what they have to say, counterpoint anything that you have to say. Get together, talk things out. If your points are valid and good, a lot of times it can change the minds of people who are probably not even really political and are just trying to live their lives. So, I'll say it again. It sounds like a cult when you guys start saying, oh, well, let's just, throw them out because they don't agree with us. Sounds like a cult. Sounds very much like Democratic Party. So hold back a little next time and simply state, hey, let's talk about it. Let's see if we can work these issues out. Let's see if we can come to a compromise. And let's see if we can still support each other at the end of the day. That's my take on it. Let me know if you agree, disagree, any comments. Drop them. I'm ready to debate. I'm ready to listen. This is the Angriest Man in Orlando.